is there? Welcome to today's episode. I'm happy to have you around, and I hope you've been enjoying the series. Today, we'll be looking at we'll be looking at a topic which is toothache, and we'll be looking at natural ways to help relieve toothache. And please do not forget to ask your questions. You can ask your questions to the comment box, and also, even if it's not only today's one, maybe the last presentations, you can ask your questions. I will attend to them. So what we'll be looking at today is toothache and natural ways to take care of toothache. We know that toothache can be very challenging. Toothache can be very challenging. The ache can be as a result of maybe adult trying to develop new set of teeth, or as a result of tooth decay or pains generally around your gum. So, and these pains, those that have had toothache before or that are currently going through toothache can actually attest to how challenging it can be. It can even give you headache, can make you have sleepless nights, and so many things. I know that so many persons are running to and fro just to make sure that they get solution to their toothache. And some of these solutions that they are searching for, some of them use pain relief, try as much as possible to use pain relief. Some of them, they do, for those having tooth decay, they will do filling. And for others, total removal. They just wish the teeth are not there. So they either opt for removal of the teeth so that they will be relieved of the pains and other things. But even after taking the drugs, even after removing one, sometimes we discover that when you remove one, you are likely going to remove a second one or a third one. The simple reason is that you is either you have not uh, tackle the root cause of that toothache. If you're able to get the root cause and treat it from the root, you might likely be able to manage the pains and even stop the pains totally. But if you don't know the root cause, you're likely going to remove the first one and remove the second one. And I will advise that if you are going to, if you're having toothache or tooth decay, be careful of too much sugary things. You can reduce it or you eliminate it. And again, for adults, it will be good you reduce your animal products or eliminate them, because it is older, your body, when you're getting older, the calcium in your body, when you eat meat, especially animal products, actually your body try to use the calcium from your bones, which is your teeth and your bones, to digest. And so trying to digest it, because your body extra work, so your body extracts calcium from your bones to digest the meat, thereby depriving you of calcium, and it can lead to osteoporosis and so many other diseases, and even toothache for adults. So that when you are getting older, you reduce or you eliminate your meat eating. You can substitute, you can get protein from other other plant-based diet. Thank you. So, and today, the reason why I will be looking at natural way to actually prevent is that, one, if you do not prevent it naturally, you are, just as I said earlier, you are likely going to remove the first. Maybe when you remove the first tooth, you are going to remove another one or the third one. You see some people, they don't look good when they come out because they have problem with their how to even they go to hospitals every day to try treat it. They come back with the same complaint. It will also be good for you to, even the filling, the amalgam that they use in filling teeth is actually not too good, because it contains silver and mercury, and we know the effect of mercury in human body, and also silver, so, and some other things they use, which is not too good for our health. So because of this, just give us alternative. This is not something that, it's something that I have actually recommended for people and it has been working for them. I believe that with God, when you try it, it's going to help you. So the thing we'll be looking at today is activated charcoal. I know many of us, we know activated charcoal. You can get it in powder form or tablet form, even from chemist. Nowadays, you can even get activated charcoal from over the counter, and ginger. We all know ginger very well. We use ginger to cook. We use ginger for so many other things. And also cotton wool. Many of us, we know cotton wool. We use it in our home. We use it to clean our face and so many other things. So these are the three things we'll be needing for toothache. For ginger, we know that ginger relieve pain, and also is anti-inflammatory. It helps you to keep bacteria in check. Also, it relieves pain and is also good for oral health. And apart from that, the charcoal, activated charcoal, is good at absorbing pathogens and toxins from our body, not our body, including our mouth and our teeth, and is also good for our oral health. It is advised that when you have toothache or when you have mouth issue, you should add activated charcoal to your paste when brushing. It's going to help you, even for mouth odor and some other things. It's going to help you. So how are we going to use these three things? For those having tooth decay, this is what we'll be using. How you're going to do it is this. If the hole is not too big, maybe I expect you to go and see a doctor, you don't have money to fill it yet, or you don't want to fill it, there's a way you can do it. This is cotton wool. Try brushing your teeth. You know that since you already have tooth decay, there is hole in your teeth. any food particles that enter that hole will decay. And when it decays, it allows for microorganism to work, allow for maybe infection, fungi and other things to work on that your teeth, and from there your tooth, and from there it will start paining you, aching you, and it can lead to inflammation. So from there you will start having sleepless nights, you will start having headache and so many other things, because you keep using that part of your mouth to chew. And there is no, even if you don't use that part of your mouth, but as long as you eat, you chew food, you are likely going to have some particles reside inside that hole and giving room for decay. Definitely, you know that when you have food particles anywhere and you don't clean it up, it's likely going to decay. And when this thing decay inside that your teeth or your tooth, is going to cause problem for you. Microorganism that will be acting on that food particles, causing inflammation. So how are you going to do it? How you can easily relieve yourself of that headache and pain is to make sure that you brush your teeth very well. Brush your teeth very well, and after brushing your teeth, you can even use salt water to rinse your mouth. And after that, you try to get small cotton wool. Try to cut cotton wool the size that will enter that hole, that will fit into the hole perfectly without easily removing or too big, that will just fit into the hole. So cut the cotton wool. You can wash your hands when you are trying to do this, and get maybe a clean or sterilized needle that you can use to insert this cotton wool inside that hole. When you try, make sure that it fits in very well. When this thing fits in very well, you can rinse your mouth. You can start brushing with add charcoal, activated charcoal to your paste when you are trying to brush your teeth. It's going to help you. And for ginger, sometimes to freshen your breath, maybe you have mouth odor and the pain is there, you can just cut a piece of ginger, maybe when you're at home, or you don't want people to know that ginger is not, it does not have rancid odor. It's not something that when you chew, people will run from you. You can cut small pieces of ginger, wash it very well, and that side of the teeth that you've already put cotton wool, use it to just be chewing the ginger gently. The simple reason is that when you chew the ginger, the liquid will go into the teeth and help to fight the inflammation and the ache, because it also relieves pain. Ginger. So this is the reason why you'll be using ginger, because it's going to relieve you of the pains and also reduce of help to eradicate the inflammation that your mouth or your teeth is going through. So when you do that, it's going to help you, and it also contains nutrients that will also help your teeth. And try as much as possible to eat fruits and vegetables, food rich in calcium, because when you take this, they will also build your bones, not just only your bones, your teeth inclusive, and other things. So by the time you try this and it works for you, do not forget to recommend it to somebody. Recommend it to so many persons. It's good and it's helping them. We know that toothache can be very challenging, so that's why I'm bringing this to you today. Don't forget, when you cut the ginger, wash it very well and use that, it gently, simply because you want the liquid to saturate that part of your teeth, so that it can heal the wound and the pains, and also help to fight the bacteria that are in that side of your mouth, and it can also help you relieve you of tooth mouth odor that can be as a result of the tooth decay and some other things. There are some people that cannot even talk to somebody. You can also add lemon to it. When you take lemon in the morning, in the evening, maybe one lemon, you can cut it into two. Take half of the lemon in the morning and half in the evening. It will help you fight the bacteria from inside, and the ginger um, and charcoal will help you take care of the mouth generally. So this is what we have looked at today, and I hope you enjoyed it and you are seeing something different that will also help. Thank you very much.
Hello, thank God for today. Thank God for the health message by uh, Mrs. Blessing. We really thank God for the privilege of having those tips, those natural tips that will help relieve toothache. Before we delve into the message of today, we'll be doing a special prayer, and this is because we need it more than ever before. The Bible says in the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 34. I'm going to read through 38. That it is, anyways. Say, but take heed to yourselves, lest your hearts be weighed down with carousing, drunkenness, and cares of this life. That day come on you unexpectedly, for it will come as a snare on all those who dwell on the face of the whole earth. Bible went for to say, watch therefore and pray always, you may be counted worthy to escape all these things that will come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. These are the ways of Jesus. And this was after he talked about the parable of the fig tree. Knowing fully well that all of these are the signs of the end, how we get to know the end time. And that's what we have been sharing from the day one of this series. And now we are on the 7, we are making it a live show. Like we have said, my wife said earlier, please, if you have questions, please throw it in form of chat on the I'm going to address them. But before, they want to pray that the Lord will help us in these last days, that will not be overcharged